So some really cool news, or as of right now, I'm going to show you guys in 2 seconds. Concerned Ape, aka the same person who made Stardew Valley, now today tweeted out and also officially put out the trailer over here for Haunted Chocolatier, which has some early gameplay, which is in all technicality Stardew Valley 2. I'm going to show you guys this right now and talk about it, but this is awesome. This is very cool, and I can't wait to go and play this myself. All right, is anyone else extremely excited for this? Because I know I am. That's so cool. That is so cool. As we let the music play, let me go and talk about this, because this is awesome to go and see. So I'm sure you guys can see it's not necessarily technically Stardew Valley 2 per se, but it's made by the same people, aka Concerned Ape, you know, the person who made Stardew Valley, the actual base version itself. And of course, I'm sure you guys can see a lot of the similarities when it comes to the gameplay of Stardew Valley versus this game. So overall, I kind of want to give give me your thoughts and comments down below, and as well, let me know if you guys are also excited for this too, because I think this is very cool. If you guys are new, you guys are welcome to like the video or subscribe. I do want to go talk about a few different things I kind of noted from the trailer itself. So, number one, of course, I think a big thing to note is that we see very similar aspects of what Stardew Valley was in this in general. So it kind of seems like instead of developing more of a farming type style, because you know Stardew Valley was very farming and growing up your crops and kind of developing and all that type of stuff, it definitely seems more on like the chocolatiering side. So very similar aspects, very similar things. Probably just you start off with a small shop and then slowly produce and make and do more things. Maybe go and find more goods, find more different types of, chocolates and all those types of things as well, which I think actually has a lot of cool vibes. And it might also have a similar, same like kind of town style vibe to as well that Stardew Valley had, where basically you have a nice central hub, or maybe a place you want to slowly expand into, or slowly go and explore, or as you make more money, sell more chocolate, develop more things, do more things for the town, maybe you get more and more parts of it, say like a factory or something like that. This is all, of course, on early speculation mixed on in. And of course, as you guys can see, the art style is very similar, and it kind of looks like you're living a little bit on the fancy life over here, living in a huge chocolatiering mansion. But you guys can kind of see some different things, like here's some ingredients. So maybe you have your shop, you have like a combination of it, and it maybe seems a little bit more on the focus of, this is also one thing I think is actually really cool. Maybe it's even a homage to Stardew Valley over here with the world and everything else too, with the UI and everything mixed on in. But I think this is actually gonna be really cool because it seems like it's more focused on the act of making stuff which I'm sure if you guys have played actual Stardew Valley, it had a very big aspect of it in terms of like, you know, making stuff, making mustard, you know, making booze, all that type of stuff. You can kind of see this over here too as well. And I do believe this kind of seems like more of the store, which does seem slightly more customizable. And maybe you can just go, you know, put things up for sale. People come on in here, they go and check out your store every day and give you money, which seems very, very nifty. Also, we have Lily, who I'm definitely going to fall in love with. And also apparently some other stuff too as well mixed on in. As you guys remember, in Stardew Valley, there was a few different other things, such as like, you know, the people to go and improve your tools and buy stuff and do the geodes and all of that. And of course, here's Maddie too. I also want to fall in love with Maddie. I also want to go and fall in love with pretty much every one of these characters, especially the mad scientist over here too. You know, we all know the women out there always love the cool, mysterious scientist, astrology people, you know, the usual. But this actually seems really cool. There's a lot of cool elements mixed on in, and also their own unique takes that I kind of go and see. So a good example for this, you have the bar in Stardew Valley. You have this bar over here. You have the love interest. You have the combat sections of the game, which maybe you can go for this one. You use that to go and farm equipment, farm gear, and get stuff really, well, just cool for your actual overall house and/or slash your town and/or slash whatever. And also one thing I do want to make a note on too, and I'm sure you guys saw it, there also was a town hall right here, boys, and it has, I almost feel like I like this vibe better. It almost gives me a little bit of like a European vibe. I don't know if any of you guys are European over here watching this video itself, but this kind of just gives me like a, literally just says Stardew Valley 2. And this is literally just purely Stardew Valley 2 in my head. Of course it's not, but I'm sure even the actual maker, Concerned Ape, can agree it's very, 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 very heavily inspired over by Stardew Valley itself. But I'm cool with that. I would not mind just Stardew Valley with more stuff. Like, I genuinely think this is awesome. This is very, very cool. And a slightly different environment and a slightly different other thing too as well. And so I'm sure I'll have a lot of very similar things, but just be different enough that it would still be a nice, brand new, fresh experience. So very cool. We saw this up on Twitter. I'm sure by the time this video is up, it's gonna be trending. And I'm very, very hyped up just to be able to go and have a chance to go and play this. And I'm sure, and at least from what we just saw from development there, that looks like that's pretty deep in development. So it might actually be coming out sooner rather than later. But I'm sure if you guys are part of the Stardew Valley fandom, you guys probably know that sometimes the uptakes take a little bit longer than we expect. But that's always okay too. There's nothing wrong with that. So as I mentioned throughout this video, please go give me your thoughts, your comments. If you guys are excited, I know I am very, very excited myself as well. If you guys are going to buy it or pick it up, or at least be on the lookout for it. As well, since this is on my second YouTube channel, check out my main YouTube channel where we do a lot more gaming news, or make sure you guys are subscribed here and like the video, because I do want to make more videos on this channel itself too. And of course, as well, I can't wait to stream this up on Twitch and play it up and talk about it. And I hope you guys are all going to enjoy it. Whenever it does, I'll finally come on out. But that's the end of this video, and I hope you guys all enjoyed. And this is awesome news to go and share. I love it.